Welcome to this week's episode of Biz Success in 15, where top experts share hot tips and strategies that you can implement in as little as 15 minutes to build your dream business. And now here's your host, the Visibility Wiz, Cindy J.
Hi, I'm Cindy J, the Visibility Wiz, and welcome to this episode of Biz Success in 15, where top experts share hot tips and strategies that you can implement in 15 minutes or less. Today, our guest is Cornelia Ward, aka Connie. And Connie's known as a divine business coach. She works with entrepreneurs who love to teach and bring in a flood of new clients. Connie was trained by best-selling author Doreen Virtue as an intuitive, and she has been helping people reach their career and business goals for over 15 years. Welcome, Connie. It's a pleasure to have you.
So fun to be here, Cindy. Hello, everybody.
And I know today we're going to be speaking about building your list, which is so cool because everybody needs a list. But before we go into the list building, can you share a business or personal challenge that you had to overcome in order to achieve your level of success?
Yeah, I think for me, it was, my business, I started it right in the middle of the financial crisis. And I had to figure out a new way of marketing because everything I was learning, there was kind of the before the financial crisis and the after the financial crisis about how you effectively build a coaching business. And so I had to figure out a new system. So I put together a 10-step system that was finally my formula for getting the clients in my own business. And so that's why I love to teach things like list building and other ways that I've used to build my business because it's basically taking my life experience, right, and helping other people with the formulas. And list building, a few years ago, I only had like 2,000 people on my list, and I, was really wanting to have a much bigger list. And so that was really constraining my ability to make money in my business as well.
Mm-hmm. And I know the first time I had you on, we spoke about getting clients from Meetup, and you still help people with that, correct?
Yeah, that's part of my 10-step system. Yeah.
Okay. So, just to our listeners, after you listen to this episode, you also may want to check out the other episode where she teaches about making money with meetup groups. And what I love about this is what your formula is that you really don't have to have a website, and your marketing's all offline as well as online, and your online's more with the list building, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the way it worked for me is I had, new business owner, get the clients coming in. That was my 10-step process. And then once you get the clients coming in, you can go wider, like more into online. And that's where I got into doing giveaways and what I teach my clients to do after they've gotten through that 10-step process and have the clients coming in.
Very, very cool. And so my next question is, why is list building so important? Some people think, I don't have a big enough following to have a list, or I only have 10 people on my list, so why bother?
Yeah, I think you can have a successful business without a list, right? Like my meetup strategy, like you just said, you can use that actually to build your list, but get clients in the meantime. So it's important to, I think, over the long term, have a consistent strategy in your business to build your list, because that's going to be a revenue source for you. And anytime you want to get the word out about something, or you want to be a good joint venture partner, like Cindy, when you and I do this podcast together, right? You offered to interview me. And so I, to thank you back, I will take the link for the podcast and share it all over, right? To drive people to your podcast so that you can help more people. And so, I'll post that on social media, but I'll also mail it to my list, right? So your list is another way that you can fulfill, joint venture responsibilities. It's also something that you own. Like we all talk about, like, a Facebook page or a Facebook group. Yeah, so I have about 4,500 people in my Facebook group, which is great. That's pretty exciting. I've built that over a period of a few years. But if Facebook or Mark Zuckerberg decides he wants to do something different with Facebook, I don't own that, I don't own that Facebook group, right? Like, poof, that could go away in 2 seconds if somebody decides to make a decision about running
Mhm.
Facebook differently, right? But my mailing list, that's mine. Like those are my subscribers.
Mhm.
That's something that doesn't depend on anybody else. It only depends on me to continue to build it and to serve people and provide nurturing content. But it's basically my tribe that's totally outside any other platform that,
Mhm.
I might build my business on.
Yeah. I love that you said that because I always teach about you need to own your own real estate. It's what I
Mm-hmm.
call it. And
Yeah.
your list is
Right.
one of the real estate. I also believe that everybody needs their own website uh, for the same reason. It's real estate that nobody else can change or do anything
Mm-hmm.
because you own it.
Mm-hmm.
Years
Yeah.
ago before online, I used to work with credit reports, and there was this lady that I was working with, and she wanted to sell her business, and her business was valued by how big her clientele was. And it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot the same with your list. Your list
Yeah.
really has a lot to do with the value of your business, a lot more than your website or any of the other real estate you might own.
Yeah, and I think also, anybody, because I know a lot of people probably were following you. I know a lot of the people in my tribe and community want to write a book. So this is one of the things that publishers are looking for is what is your platform? What size is your platform? How many people do you have in your mailing list? How many
Right.
people do you have in your Facebook group, your social media following? So that so it basically
Mhm.
enables you to demonstrate a certain level of expertise and that you've kind of done your work on marketing and getting the word out about what you do.
Yes, absolutely love it. And next, some people may not, we've spoken about giveaways a couple times, and some people may not know what a giveaway is. So can you explain what it is and also why or how it even helps somebody build their list?
Yeah, so giveaways are really fun. I'm kind of addicted to them. I did my first giveaway about 4 years ago, and I was like one of those people that was like, "What's a giveaway?" Right?
Mhm.
So basically, what it is it's a hub like Cindy, like you have your own. Like I host my own giveaways, you host your own giveaways, right? So your business giveaways, right? You set up as the host a website and you collaborate with a lot of other joint venture partners who also work with business owners. And we all contribute our gifts that are free to your giveaway. So I may not be describing it the best way I could, but basically it's a website that a host puts up there, and then you go through and you access whatever gifts that you want to have. So it's great for people who are hearing about the giveaway and they're building their business and they want some free gifts to get started or to solve some issue in their business, and they're free. It's a giveaway, right? They're free gifts. And for on our end as the business owner, like you and I are co-hosts, we're actually forming joint venture partnerships with our colleagues who are also contributing gifts. And so it's part of a really fun collaboration
Mhm.
where all of us as business owners are making a contribution for some fun gift that we know is really going to help people. In the way is a list builder. So let's say it's my giveaway, okay? And you are in my giveaway and you're contributing your gift on, I don't know, how to do podcasts for your business or something, right? And so what both of us will do is, as we're working on this together, when the giveaway is live and available for people to download the gifts, we'll both send out emails and social media, and people will come to that website. And when they see that you have a gift that you're giving away that helps them use podcasts to build their business, they'll go opt in for your gift. And then that's one person, this happens multiple times during the giveaway, but multiple people sign up for your gift. So that's how you build your list. And that's how you build your list of people who are interested in what you're doing, because your free gift is aligned with the problem that they have and the solution that you provide as a business owner.
I love it. And one thing I do want to point out, because I know some of our listeners may not be business owners, is you can have a giveaway regardless what niche you're in. And the most successful giveaways are very focused and have one theme. So because Connie and I are both business, we both teach you how to build your business, we're inclined to join the business giveaways and host a business giveaway for people because that's who we cater to. But if you're a health coach, you can look for health giveaways. If you're a relationship coach, you look for relationship giveaways. So know that there's giveaways regardless what niche you're in.
Exactly. That's a really good point. And so you can, I mean, they, I don't know why I'm so addicted to them, but I've definitely got the giveaway bug. And, you know, I've contributed probably in hundreds of giveaways over the last 4 years, and also led giveaways as a host. And they're just a lot of fun. And those gifts can be really valuable. Like and they're free, right? So people think, well, free gift, how much impact can it have? I actually got a free gift from a giveaway about 3-4 years ago about how to create a mastermind in my business. And it was really simple. I think it was like maybe 10 pages. It was, you know, not too much content. It just said, okay, here's steps 1 through 10. How do you create a mastermind, right? From that freebie, I made $20,000 in my business that year. By following that formula. So that's how valuable these can be. And I think that's the other reason, you know, I love giveaways, is that I know there's really good stuff in there for people who are looking to solve a particular problem in whatever area of their life is the theme for the giveaway.
Right. I love it. And it's true. They don't need to be, you know, some people, they don't need to be these humongous programs, because you want something that the person's going to actually consume and be able to take away and use. They can definitely change a person's life. And that's just like, you know, Connie, if somebody's out there and going, well, yeah, that sounds great, but how in the heck do I even find a giveaway to participate in? I always find out about them whenever they're promoting it. So how do I find out about it? Yeah, before.
Yeah, I remember feeling that way. I was like, these giveaways, how do I find out more? I like doing these. So that actually, the first answer I have is connected to the way you asked the question. And that is, when you get an email about a giveaway going on, it may be too late for that giveaway. I don't know. Sometimes you get the email and it's not too late, you know, if it's the beginning of the event. So I would email the person back and just say, hey, I would be interested in participating in future giveaways. That's another way. And so you might be emailing the host, or you might be emailing, you know, a joint venture partner who, you know, can point you in the direction of the host, who will be, most hosts, you know, like you and I, we have multiple giveaways that we offer. So chances are there will be a future giveaway. I also have actually a Facebook group that I created several years ago, because I had people coming to me and asking me that question, like, how do I find giveaways? And then I had colleagues saying, well, do you know about any good giveaways coming up that we can participate in? And so I created a Facebook group that's free. Anybody can go join. It's called the Online Giveaway Hub. The Online Giveaway Hub, HUB. So you can just go join that group, and you'll see, you know, that's a place where people are looking for contributors for joint venture partners. And there are also people who are, you know, announcing there's a giveaway happening so that you can go get free gifts.
I love it. And the link will be on your speaker page. So if you didn't catch that link, know that you'll be able to go to bizsuccessin15.com/Cornelia, Cornelia, and you'll be able to grab that link to go join the Facebook group. And Connie, something else that I know some people are like, I remember the day whenever I could be in a giveaway and it didn't cost me any money. And I just don't know why people are charging money for giveaways to be a contributor. So what's your take on somebody who charges to be, you know, what's the benefits of paying to participate in a giveaway? Or should somebody just try to find all the ones that are free?
Yeah, that's a great question. I wonder if we should also define, maybe I don't know if we did this already, but like there's 2 types of people in a giveaway to make it happen, right? There's the contributors, Well,
Mm-hmm.
there's like the host, right? I guess that's the top. The host, the person that's actually leading the event and putting it on. Then there's the contributors, the people who are the business owners that are contributing the gifts. And then there's the members or the guests also who are actually signing up for the gifts. And so what you're asking is, as a contributor, why do people charge? And all the giveaways I've been in, I've never, I might, maybe 2 or 3 don't charge anything,
Mm-hmm.
but most of them do, and they don't make any money on it. It's really to cover the tech stuff. It's to
Right.
cover, and like your giveaway, that you're doing, right? There are 3 gifts, right? I think, I forget what the number was, but I was like, yeah, I'm going to spend that amount of money because I
Right.
get to have 3 gifts in Cindy's giveaway. So that's more than having 1 gift, because you got to do all the tech stuff on your end or pay
Mm-hmm.
somebody to do it for the 3 gifts or even the 1 gift. So there's a whole back end tech piece. And so most giveaway hosts that I know of are just covering
Right.
the tech costs. There are very few giveaways that I'm aware of that are no cost at all.
Right. And I mentioned that because I know I've gotten that. Well, I would never pay for a giveaway. I know years ago with giveaways, there wasn't, a lot of people had free ones, but today's models definitely you pay to play. And as you said, it just covers the tech fees, the administrative fees that
Right.
that come with creating everything to have the best experience for the members, for the guests that come and download the gifts. And I wanted to point out that there is typically a fee. I know I received an email from a colleague who I've been in a lot of giveaways in, and she's hosting her first one in a couple months. But she had, in her email, she had stated she's received anywhere between 10 to 600 new people on her list each time she's participating in a giveaway. And
Right.
she definitely says the ones where you get very few people are the ones that she participated in for free as a contributor. She says whenever she pays, that's where she gets the most leads. And it's because whenever you're paying for something, even as a contributor, you're more apt to send out all the emails and to really promote it, because and this makes the collaborative where everybody's promoting it and everybody gets a fair chance at more contributors, at more
Yeah, for sure. And I think
yeah.
the other thing is that in my experience, the giveaways, and I can only think of one really, that doesn't have a fee to participate as a contributor, they have a massive, like probably 100 business owners that are involved. And so if you think about, you're going to the giveaway page as a guest and you're looking at all the gifts available, if there's 100 gifts, that you're competing, and I don't really believe in competition, but it's a time thing, right? Like how many gifts can someone actually go through? So you're actually kind of like what you just said, you are apt to, and I think I maybe got 30 or 50 people from the free ones. And then I've had as many as like 1,000 new people on my list from giveaways that, like you said, there's, a fee just to cover the tech piece.
Right. And I think with me personally, the highest I've had from free ones about 80. And then I've had up to 700 in the paid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure. So it really pays off. And I know people who do Facebook ads and they look at that comparison that, and different giveaways are different, right? Like some giveaways are a few more people, some giveaways are less. And so you just, as you go through, you figure out which giveaways work best for you. But I know I just did a giveaway in December, and, I paid very little for each person that was, a lead, a new person. And those people, actually, a couple of them have already signed up for some of my programs. So.
Exactly. So yeah, it's definitely very lucrative. And people may be asking, was it better to host your own giveaway? So what are some of the benefits of being the host of a giveaway, and when should somebody really do it? I know a lot of giveaways, they say, hey, you have to have a list of 3,000 or more, or 5,000 or more. There is one person I know who she caters to 0 to 1,500, which is really pretty cool.
Yeah.
But if you're not finding these giveaways, then should you host your own?
Yeah, well, you definitely can host a giveaway. A giveaway, you're obviously going to get a lot more leads. Your list is going to build faster because, so like back to your giveaway, right? Like you're the host, and let's say I'm the one contributing the gift. So the people are going to go on my list are people who are interested in my topic. But for you, the people that end up on your list, new people, are people that anybody who signed up for the giveaway overall, not just a certain gift. So you can see how, you've got one bigger number, here's who signed up for the whole event, right? And then you've got the smaller numbers of the people who have the gifts. And so it definitely is a bigger list builder. There are a bunch of moving parts in a giveaway. It's very similar to a launch, an online launch. So if you don't love online stuff, you could do a giveaway and just farm all of it out, and then you're going to charge, right, a fee to contributors to cover that. What I would do is, because, you and I can kind of describe, if somebody hasn't done a giveaway before, we can kind
Right.
of describe how they work. And it depends on learning style, right? I'm like a very much an experiential learner. So in the beginning, I was like, okay, this sounds pretty cool. I'm not quite sure I understand all the details. I'm just going to do what they tell me to do. I'm going to go ahead and participate and see what happens. And then once the event starts, you kind of see the back end as a contributor. And you can kind of go, okay, I can see how this all works. And then, so I would definitely, first of all, first level would be go get some gifts in a giveaway as a guest, right? So that you can kind of see how it works from that end. And then the next step would be a contributor in a giveaway. So
Mhm.
that's kind of the next level. So you can see how it works on that end and do that a few times. And then if you catch the bug like you and I have, then, you can host your own giveaway. I mean, everybody's different, but that's the way I did it.
Yeah. And one thing, I strongly believe this. I believe anybody, if you're going to host your first giveaway, you want to have a mentor that's been there, done that, guide you. So you could mentor somebody in hosting it. I could mentor them, because there's so many mistakes that I see
Yeah.
people making
Yeah.
whenever they come in and they hear like us talking, like, hey, host a giveaway and you can build your list really quick. And it is true. But there's there's so much to it. And you save so much time, so much money, so much energy by following somebody that's already been there. So
Exactly.
you
Yeah, that's a
contact
really good
Tony,
point.
you could
Yeah, for
contact
sure.
me, and there's
Yeah,
other people out there too that you could contact, but definitely have a mentor that can guide you through the process.
definitely. Somebody who's done it. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally agree on that. Yeah.
And Connie, can you share a strategy that our listeners can implement in 15 minutes a day to build their business?
Yeah. So what I would say, since we're talking about giveaways, and I assume if people are listening, they're interested in the topic of giveaways, is, if you haven't already, create your first freebie, right? So, and just make it like a checklist, right? So like my freebie I'll share in a few minutes is a checklist about giveaways. So it's really easy, right? Like, you know, how to build your list with online giveaways. And then there's like a checklist of 10 things that you do in a sequence, right? That's a really easy freebie that you can create in like 15 minutes. And
Right.
then what you can do, if you don't want to contribute that to a giveaway yet, and you have like a Facebook group, that's a great gift to give people when they go to join your Facebook group, and you grab their email address, let them know, hey, you're also going to get my newsletter, but if you'd like this free gift. And then that's a way to kind of get the tech end set up and get that flowing freely. But creating that freebie, like a checklist, it's
Mhm.
like maybe 15 minutes.
Right. Yeah. Checklists are great. And a lot of people like checklists because they're easy to consume and they're fast, and you can just go down the checklist. Hey, I know how to do this. I've done this, and I need to learn how to do this, and
Exactly.
so forth. They're really
Yeah.
great gifts. And
Yeah.
speaking of that, if you want to, you had just shared you're going to be sharing, you have the gift for our clients. So can you share a little bit about that gift?
So my freebie for your listeners and watchers is a checklist on how to grow your list with online giveaways. And basically what I've done is I've taken all my tips and all the giveaways I've participated in. I'm often on what's called the leaderboard in these giveaways. I'm often, one of the top people sending people to the event, which, by the way, some giveaways like the one you do, the host will offer you fun prizes when you drive more traffic to the giveaway. It's just kind of a fun part of the event. So I've learned a lot about how to drive more traffic, get more opt-ins to the giveaway event, as well as, of course, that'll trickle down to everybody in the event will get more opt-ins as well. And so all of that information is on there. And, using these strategies, what I've done is, I think my list was about 2,000, 3 years ago. And by participating in giveaways and using these strategies that I share in the freebie, I've built my list to over 12,000 people. So, giveaways work. They really work. And in the freebie, I don't know, there's just really fun stuff in the freebie that'll be like, oh, that'll be fun to do. And a lot of collaboration, a lot of creative ways, to use, the following that you may already have, or even if you don't have a following.
I absolutely love it. And so to our listeners, you definitely want to grab the checklist. So head on over to bizsuccessin15.com. That's BIZ successin, the number 15.com/Cornelia, all lowercase, CORNELIA, and to grab your Build Your List with Giveaways checklist now. And Connie, do you have any parting words for us?
Yeah, the parting words is, we all are in business to, really be creative and make the world a better place and have a lot of fun. And giveaways are just a really, really fun way to collaborate with other people, get to know other people. And once the giveaway is over, you can form joint venture partnerships with other business owners that are in the giveaway. And it's just really, it's like a community of people who, all have the same passion you do. They're really passionate about business and really love what they do. And it's always creative, really fun seeing what other creative things your colleagues are doing. And so anyway, giveaways are pretty fun. We almost don't have enough time to talk about all the fun stuff having to do with giveaways today.
Yeah. And there are, and to me, one of the two best things about giveaways, really and truly, is number one, the list building, and number two, I don't even know if it's number one. Number one could be the collaborative building, the joint venture building, really building real relationships with other people in your niche, and also building real relationships with your clients, and naturally list building, because you can in a year build your list to 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people just by utilizing giveaways. So I love it. So thank you very much, Connie. It's been a pleasure.
Great to be here, Cindy. Good luck, everybody.
Yes. And to our listeners, if you enjoyed today's show, feel free to share it with your friends. I mean, why not? You share it with your friends, you tell them, hey, let's do a giveaway, and it's really a great way to collaborate with other people. And next, go ahead and visit bizsuccessin15.com/Cornelia, and you're going to find all the links from today's show. You'll be able to re-listen to Connie's words of wisdom. You can catch up on past episodes from other top experts. And while you're there, be sure to grab your Build Your List with Giveaways checklist from Connie. Big hugs, and be sure to tune in next week with another amazing guest. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Biz Success in 15. For all links mentioned in today's show and to watch or listen to previous episodes, visit bizsuccessin15.com. Thanks so much for listening, and be sure to tune in next week for another amazing guest.